I'm going to give you the gift of a very powerful statement that if you use it in a situation where things are tough, like magic, it transforms your perspective fast for you to follow through and complete. So when you're going through a process and you feel like you're getting bogged down, or you feel like you're becoming confused or frustrated, or you're not quite getting it just yet, this is what we say. We say, this is simple, this is easy, this is fun. This is simple, this is easy, this is fun. This is nothing more than a neurological hack to convince your brain of something that it doesn't believe.
Because you've got to become aware of, what am I saying, when I'm having a bad day? What am I saying to myself?
There was 2 points last night where I was almost ready to throw in the towel.
Okay, pause. What were you saying? What was the story that you were saying to yourself that was trying to derail the scenario?
There was 2 stories in my head. The first one was, I am too tired to do this.
Yep.
And the second one was just a simple one. It's just, I can't do this.
So that's your old language. That was your old story. What did you replace the I can't and I'm too tired with? What did you say to yourself that enabled you to keep going?
This is simple. This is easy. This is fun. This is simple. This is easy. This is fun.
And that was the only loop?
And a couple of choc chip cookies.
And what's interesting is we've even had some of our clients tattoo that on their arm. Like, this is simple, this is easy, this is fun. That's how fanatical some of our clients are. But what happens is when we get our clients to do something that is very mentally, physically, emotionally demanding, we get them to recite this mantra over and over. And it's like incredible. Things just become, things become simple, things become easier, things become fun. People teach it to their kids now.
Did you ever find yourself overriding, I can't do this, or I'm too tired with, this is simple, this is easy, this is fun?
Totally.
You were. So you were, as it was coming up, you were smashing it down.
I was actually saying it out loud in my hotel room last night.
Yeah.
Like my little mantra.
Yeah, I actually heard it walking through hallways of my apartment block last night.
And it's just becoming, again, there's a level of awareness required for you to not only hear the story, but then understand the implications of what happens when you change the story. That takes a lot of discipline. And this, for the most part, is very intellectually stimulating. But this is 5% intellectual and 95% practice. This to me is nothing more than a concept until you become a practitioner.
When I first developed this hack, I'm not kidding you, I would say it hundreds of times a day. Hundreds of times a day. And I needed this shit. I was labeled learning disabled. Someone who will never learn properly, never learn like anyone else. So I had to hack the shit out of my neurology just to be able to retain information. And the way that I hacked the shit out of my neurology is I came up with the suggestions that I wanted my brain to respond to.
This is simple, this is easy, this is fun.
Again.
This is simple, this is easy, this is fun.
Women.
This is simple, this is easy, this is fun.
So much more pleasant to listen to than men.
This is simple, this is easy, this is fun.
Kerwin, this is what you've done to us. Love it.
This is simple, this is easy, this is fun.
You don't let the brain tell you, you tell the brain what you want it to do. Most of you are such a slave to your brain, such a slave to your ego, that you will do whatever it tells you to do. And most of that shit isn't what you need to do. It's time to turn the tables. You start telling your brain what you want it to do, not the other way around.